Hey guys, it's my first time back in quite a while. Last time I was making a beginner's guide to DDO series, and then I got distracted by the hardcore season as well as my main character, who I'm doing lots of past lives in. So it kept me from doing that series. I do intend to keep doing it, and I will. However, today I've got a bit of a different idea. As you can see, I've just hit level 20 on this Sorcerer, and with this character I've been doing as many past lives that are sorcerer based or tiefling or dragonborn based, so that I can get the charisma bonus. So far this is the first life here that I've just completed. I'm going to be doing another sorcerer life on this character. It won't be a dragonborn as this one is, but I will be designing it now, and I'm going to reincarnate. I've already done everything I need to. I've got my heart of wood and everything. So it's going to be a heroic reincarnation, which means I have a sorcerer past life. So, like I say, we're going to be doing another sorcerer. This build is it's going to be similar to my first life, however, it's not optimized for Reapers at all. It's really just running the content as fast as possible, blasting enemies with spell-like abilities, buffed up with metamagics. So it's fast and fun, and it should be quite entertaining. It's going to be how I do my lives from level 1 all the way to level 20. This account is VIP, so I'll have the bonus of daily golden rolls, and well, that's pretty much it. There are some other bonuses to being VIP, like having unlimited, like some differences to bank space and small details that I had forgotten when I was making the free-to-play series, which are all very helpful. I'd say right now it is worth being a VIP just because the golden rolls are fantastic. You get tons of XP and tons of items that you'd otherwise have to pay for with points like Siberian spirit cakes and stuff. Obviously it's your choice, you don't have to, but I'd recommend it. For this build I'm thinking I'm going to go with human because I get the bonus feat at level 1, which allows me to get 2 metamagics right off the bat, which is very handy. I did do a Dragonborn last time, and so far that has been my favourite sorcerer build. The racial tree is really good for it. I know that tieflings are slightly more optimized to doing fire magic, but I found him incredibly powerful. We had the breath ability with very high DCs, and it was doing lots of damage, and you get a +3 bonus to evocation DCs just in the racial tree, which I think is very good, as well as some toughness and healing amplification and natural armor and stuff, which is really handy. But like I say, for this build I think I'm going to go for human. I could go for the Tabaxi. I actually haven't played this yet, but no, I'm going to be sticking with human for this, I think. I have done a tiefling past life before, which was good as a sorcerer. I also get access to the 34 point build now because it's a second life character. So right away I'm going to be putting lots into charisma, 18, because it's my max. Charisma obviously is very important for sorcerers, and constitution is important for every class. We got 2 points left. I like to chuck the rest into intelligence because it gives you a few extra skill points. If you have a really low intelligence, you're going to be starting off with like a few points into spellcraft and a few into concentration, maybe 1 into each. If you've got other skills you want to invest in, like tumble, which I always do. I like to tumble. It's not important at all, it makes it feel smoother to me when I'm rolling around and blasting enemies with spells. So that's totally optional anyway. So yeah, we're going to have max con, max charisma, a few into intelligence. And yeah, we get 12 points. I think otherwise, if you didn't dump any into intelligence, you get 4, maybe 8. I can't quite remember. But as I said, we got very low dexterity, but I'm still going to put 1 whole point into that, as well as 3 points into spellcraft and concentration. We can actually dump 4 into each of those, which is good. More skill points as a human, apparently, than... Oh, yeah, don't worry. My Dragonborn was very starved for skill points when I ran that. Okay, and I guess I'll stick the rest into UMD because they're really the only skills that are important. We could do some spot because my last life as a sorcerer with a very low spot, I was getting bear trapped and blown up constantly, which wasn't really fun, but I'm not going to bother. I like the pain. Okay, so right off the bat we're going to take Maximize. This is the most powerful metamagic for damaging spells. Increases spell power by 150? Yes, but they consume more spell points. Obviously we don't need to worry about that because we're using spell-like abilities which don't require more spell points. They are free to use, and I think I'll use Power Spell. I had tossed up using Toughness so that we had more hit points later on, or Magical Mental Toughness because it gives you more spell points later on. You can also start right off the bat with a Spell Focus and Evocation, but I'm going to go with 2 metamagics this time round. I like to spice things up every time, even if I know it's not the optimal way of playing. That's how I have fun. If I ran everything in the best way possible, I don't think I'd enjoy it, and every life would be pretty much the same for me. Anyway, I take a Flaming Bolt so that we have a fire spell. Even though we'll have the SLA quickly, we need this for like the first 2 bubbles of level 1, and I use this all the way to the end, to level 20, just as a nice filler spell that I shoot. It has a very long range, so it's good for shooting enemies that are a big distance away. I usually take either Expeditious Retreat or Jump as my second spell. Right off the bat, I'm going to go with Expeditious Retreat. Gives me some movement speed. We do have a horse unlocked on this character already, which I did on my first life. I actually didn't realize that when you unlock the horse with the tokens, it unlocks it across all of your characters. I thought it was character bound. So when I created this character, I farmed 15 tokens for a horse, even though the whole time I already had a horse in the stable, which was nice to find out. Cool. We've got our skill points and everything. Design, the most important part of every build. What you call him and what he looks like. Although, I might change something. Nah, don't worry. I'll stick with a man. It really doesn't bother me, but I'll have to go back to change it. Facial hair. Very important. I don't get too engrossed in the customization of characters, I must be honest. I do like that beard. I've used this facial setup on many characters before. I don't like the hair color. No offense to anyone out there. We might even go with red to be especially cool. Yes. I'm going to be running this character as a fire sorcerer. It's my favorite type of sorcerer. I have tried an acid-based one before, which I also really enjoyed. Not many enemies are resistant to acid, especially when you start dealing with iron golems, like tempered iron golems, who are resistant to fire damage, actually get healed by it, which is incredibly annoying. But that's why you have a good arsenal of acid spells in the background that you can also buff up with metamagics. It's all very useful. Oh god, that's pale. Also, no offense to anyone out there. Yes. Anyone out there who looks like a ghost? Alright. Yes, he looks wise. He's a dashing young fellow. I said I didn't care about customization, yet I've been here for this long. Yeah, he looks special. Some demonic eyes. Why not? Why not make them green? Facial detail? No. He's all good. Neutral? Yep. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. We'll create him. Okay, Flesh Sack is ready. Now, I'm going to be doing exactly how I usually run it, which means...
You find yourself waking on a shore of flotsam. Memories of a large white dragon striking your ship come flooding back.
Oi, you ain't undead, are you?
Turn that down a smidgen, otherwise they're going to drown me out.
Can you talk? Speak to me.
Right. If what the halfling said was true, no one but you made it to the island alive.
This way?
It may be worth following this rogue.
Oh my word.
For now.
Right, I'm going to really turn that down because otherwise I'm going to be driven insane. I want to get rid of all of these, we just don't need them yet. Okay. Yeah. We don't need that. We got our metamagics, which we'll turn on. We don't need to turn them on at the moment, actually. And the search, and we can hide that. Oh no, what have I done? Ah, I hate this issue with the taskbar.
The camp's up here.
Alright, that'll do. We'll hide that there. So we're going to need that soon anyway. And we'll have a hireling at the bottom too. For some reason it spawned me in with a collectibles variety crate, and it glitched out a bit, and I still have my scepters on me from my last life. First thing I'll do is do my daily roll, of course, and then I get my golden daily roll from VIP. Oh my word. That's a decent start. We'll stick this on. We look dashing already. And I have 10,000 experience points. I'm actually going to hold on to that because I like the lower level quests.
Follow me.
Oh. Okay, stick my FPS up there.
Here we are. So
ready to punch some crates. I'm going to take... This really doesn't matter because it's going to get replaced very quickly.
As you take hold of the weapon,
cool.
Feeling its balance, you can't help but notice this Jeets has more he wants to say.
Tell her to keep her knickers on.
Selimus is in the grotto. I shall show you the way. This is all from dragon-wrecked ships, like yours.
Now, I don't always run the tutorial.
Here we are.
I'm going to do it this time.
Go inside and speak with Selimus.
Because I feel like it, but there's really no need. I've already run through this on my channel before, so this is a bit over the top, but I'll do it anyway.
First, I shall surround us with a protection spell.
Her spell temporarily prevents you from dying.
I should mention I've got a +5 Constitution tome. I got a tome, sorry. I got on my other character.
Will wear off when you leave these caves.
Gives us a few more hit points.
Now, let's be about it.
I haven't got any books of learning or any other tomes of ability scores at all or skills. It's all default.
You hear the shuffling and wheezing of some creature coming from the corridor ahead.
Turn on our metamagics, and we'll stick to just keeping in power on this one. If you right click on a spell, you can change that, obviously, just for those who didn't know. So, yep.
The corroded lever at the rear of this corridor most likely controls the gate where the cleric, Selimus, is waiting.
Time to dawdle.
Selimus isn't too honked at me. Thanks for putting in the good word.
Charge! What, it's empty?
Oi, where's the bloody Sahuagin?
I'll take that now. There's no need to hold on to that. I don't get collectibles on this alternate account. I use that on my main usually. Don't bother with it. I might though this time around. I'm not sure. All of my massive bags are on my main character, which makes collecting them a little more painful on these alternate characters. And I can't tumble because I've got a penalty to dexterity. Somebody pointed out that out the other day in one of my videos. And I hadn't noticed the first time, but I won't be able to use that for a little while. I might have to get a tumble item or a dexterity item. That's okay. As long as I've unlocked it. I have to put in that first point to unlock it. Might stick Maximize on that too. See what it does. It's a bit better. I'm going to run out of spell points pretty early, but it doesn't matter in this quest because it's very hard to die. Cast this as well. That's better.
Purge the wicked!
Used the whole 40 spell points and I missed. Actually, I think it was 40 spell points? Yeah, it would be. 42. And this is default 2 spell points. Yeah.
Such is the fate of evil.
Shut up.
Now, let's find a way out of here.
Trip on something, Talbrin.
Can't pick this. Anyone see a key?
Curious. I just stepped on something.
Yeah, good job. Alright.
Good work.
I kind of regret doing the tutorial, but I mean, who cares? It's 10 minutes in a series that'll probably take 60 videos. I could rest actually.
I'm weary. Let's take a moment to rest.
Turn off empower.
Ha! I still got plenty of stamina.
Forgot which
I can
way
go
I
all
did
night long.
Why don't you scout ahead then? Just don't get yourself in trouble.
Now you're talking. I'll take a little peek. Crikey.
Yeah, I can't do that, friend. Curio.
Ha! It was no match for yours truly. You can open the door now.
You two having fun?
I put the combat box here out of habit. I usually have it there when I'm a higher level so I can see exactly how much damage I'm doing and what level I'm casting my spells at. It's not really going to be needed at this point in the playthrough, but may as well keep it there. Tavern's just going to look at it.
I will open the door. Prepare yourself.
Oof.
Ready? Go.
Cool. And the treasure.
According
that was
to
quick.
Our employer, there's a secret passage
Come on,
around here
Jeets.
somewhere leading to Korthos. You boys look for it. I must cleanse the profane energies around the shrine.
Yep, garbage.
Let Selimus do her thing.
What does this
you
even
and
do?
I'll take care of the
Oh,
important
it gives me a
stuff.
+1 to concentration.
Treasure.
But yeah, we'll keep that for now. I'm never going to need it.
My rogue senses are tingling. There's something
You
fishy
feel
in
a
this
stiff
room.
draft
Try
from
searching
somewhere
around.
in this room.
Thank you.
Perhaps the hidden passage to the village is in
Brilliant.
here.
Tidy lasses and pints
Alright,
up
where
the
are you, Salinas?
wazoo.
Let's get
Here
this
I
over with.
come.
We're almost done here. The way out is up ahead. But first, I want to reward you for your
Right.
assistance.
Cheers.
Please,
I don't
come
want
speak
any of
with
this really, so there we go.
Stepping out of the grotto,
Nice.
you find
Now,
yourself
I don't
in
think
Korthos
this time around
village.
I'm going to spend any
The
time in Korthos. I
Sahuagin
think
have
I'll just go to
threatened
the
this place for
Borderlands.
generations.
I also need
Judging
access to
from
my
how it
bank,
looks now,
which I'll have to do
the
through
Sahuagin are
the
winning.
Borderlands or through
However, some hopeful
what's
souls
it called?
still hold out for
Harbour.
help
I was
to
distracted
arrive.
by this man dancing. Yes. Alright. So, first off, I'll grab a level 1 hireling. I should still have my cash on me from my last life. Yep. Grab Dryad. We're not going to be level 1 for long, but I'll just take it in case I decide to do some elites. Also, don't need to do anything there, so I'm going to head to the harbour first off. Yes. And also, I have that horse I mentioned, so that will greatly increase my speed. Oh yeah, so you can see I have 2 because I did it twice. That's better. Straight to the bank. And then I'll be going to the Borderlands for a little bit. I do have enough XP to hit level 3 almost, I think, just from that golden roll. We'll do a little bit more and then I'll take it. That's usually what I do. I never bother saving up my golden rolls for new characters, although I should probably. I'll grab an ingredient bag from this guy. And set it to auto collect. I think it only holds 10 or something crazy. We also go to see Baudry and Fitzpat. I'm not sure where Fitzpat the fence is, I've forgotten. I'll go find him later. Might be a reward for a quest, or I think you can just pick it up. Anyway, to the bank. It's a nice mount actually. I never bother with the new races and bonuses until way later in the game, like way later from its life cycle. Like I only go back to visit it after it's been out for a long time. I don't know why. I'm just always busy with something else. Okay, this is an item I managed to loot last time, which was really handy. Death block at level 1, which I liked, and also the feather falling cloak that I wear all the time. Hide it though because it's appalling. I don't know if there are any other level 1 items I saved. I've got the silver ingots, which you can use in the keep, as well as ethereal, so that you can have ghost touch weapons right off the bat. Archivist goggles, that's concentration +3, I may as well use those. Combustive gloves, they're too high. Already got one of those. I should have the level 1 scepter that you get from the Borderlands after turning it in. I don't need that. I never clear out my cache either until I'm ready to reincarnate again, and then it's a great pain. These were great. They were from a lucky roll. Grab the arcane ingots and we might go take a new staff. Alright, that should be all I need. So head to Borderlands. I am in a guild. It's my own guild though. Please don't be offended by oh, I just changed it. Doesn't matter then. It's just me and my characters in it. I decided to leave my old guild just so I could have my own individual space and I get access to the guild storage all to myself and stuff. Very selfish, but I didn't really know anyone in my old guild. It was more just a place I went to get buffs. But they were very nice anyway. Head to the Borderlands now. Alright, thank you, sir. Oop. Now we're gonna go see the guy who trades weapons. I think it's Morton Edgewright. He's right here. Oh, the level 2 items are they? Anyway, we need a Scepter of Combustion. Well, it is level 1, I think. Yeah, we'll get the Scepter of Combustion because we are a fire mage. It's level 2. That's a shame, but we're gonna get there soon anyway, so run into the keep after we've picked up some of the quests. Won't do too many. I usually like to go in here just because it's one of my favourite wilderness areas, and I actually really like the quests. I think they're the best level 1 quests, although I used to be a big fan of Korthos. Oh, the pain. I'll pick them all up even though I'm only going to run 1 or 2. Then we'll grab the... we'll use the XP that I got. Too impatient. Alright. Don't think I'm going to need her, but still. And this is the fastest way I know to get there. I'm running this game through a 144Hz monitor, so anyone who knows about computers, so my FPS, even though I'm using a pretty high range graphics card, it tends to do this when I'm in large wilderness areas. When I used to use my 60Hz monitor, I was 60 capped all the time. Now I'm on this new monitor. It seems to struggle slightly to keep up sometimes, but despite this being a very old game. I'm using a GTX 1070, the 8GB version, but yeah, it does struggle at times. We've got a rare encounter here.
A small hermit's
or not so rare.
here, surrounded by
Alright, so then we kill these creatures.
The place looks like it's still inhabited, even though the caves of chaos are just over the hill.
Oh. Love it when spells do that. My Slayer buff from my last life is still running, which means I get 2 extra kills for every 1 kill or something like that. Some insane amount. Get credit for 3 additional bonus kills for every 2 you make. So it made Slayers a lot more useful in my last life. I actually managed to get quite a bit of XP from them. We've got a feather token we don't need, and we've got a shield we don't need. Take them anyway. Thank you, sir. Right. And I've drained my SP so quickly. I forgot I had maximize on this. Yeesh. Might even need to use this. I don't think... No, when you enter a quest from a wilderness area and you've used your SP, it does not get restored when you enter the quest. The opposite is true though. If you leave a quest drained completely of spell points and you go back to the wilderness area, they'll be fully restored. I used to get hung up on that quite a lot, or caught up in it, sorry. Got confused which way it worked. So it's nice having Featherfall right away.
Small squalid cave entrances dot the ravine walls.
Okay, what's this?
These
Shun
must be
Cavern.
the Caves of Chaos, where the cultists and their monster allies have made their base.
I think this is what I usually run first when I'm in this area. Just run this one on hard. Don't need to go crazy with the difficulty.
Judging from the old bones scattered on the floor, something large and dangerous has lived in this cave for some time. But the flicker of torchlight ahead suggests that there have been some more recent arrivals.
Cool. Oh, a whopping 1,000. Yeah, Sorcerer is definitely my favourite class in this game, just the speed of the casting, and I don't care about swapping out spells. Wizard really has no appeal to me. I've played a few Pale Masters before, and they were fun, but after trying out a Sorcerer, I don't think I can go back. This character really starts being overpowered when you get your SLAs. Not overpowered, just pretty much a nuke machine. Getting the Scorch SLA is really useful. You can cast it like every 4 seconds and it's incredibly powerful. Especially if you're playing on normal, hard, even elite difficulties. As I've said before, this isn't really geared towards Reapers at all. I don't play them. I have in the past, they were very stressful.
With the Beastmaster defeated, you must now confront the creature he tried to tame.
Alright. Don't bother with those. Do bother with these. You're gonna see me smash a whole lot of barrels. Yes! This is exactly what I talked about happening in my last life. And because my strength is so pathetic, I spend half my life in them.
Skittering vermin inside the cavern chamber ahead. You can also see the nest of something much larger.
Okay, I'm gonna maximize that and power that. Fine, power it. That was quick, and we have 2 action points, which means I should be able to unlock Flaming Hands, which is what I wanted. Oh, Conjuration, I thought it was Combustion. That's still good. Stone Ring, Wizardry and Corrosion off the bat, that's nice, I'll take that. It would be nice to get Flame Ring, but I never seem to pull that, so... Sweet, we got some more spell points, and that's a lot better than whatever the hell I'm using. Goodbye, Moldy Quarterstaff. Okay, so that's done. Now that I have the SLA unlocked and I've done that quest, honestly I might just take the XP pot that I got, and it should take me up to about level 3, and then I'll be running level 2 quests on Elite, which is much more fun than this. Sorry if you feel the start of the episode's been a bit slow. I've been changing my mind a lot. I was kind of put off by that amazing dice roll. It's very rare for me to get anything above like 2,000 and some Mysterious Remnants, so yes. We'll hand that quest in, we'll take the XP pot and we'll head back to the harbour. Which one? You. Cool, this is all... Yeah, magnetism, no. No. Radiant, no, not useful. I'll just take the robes. Alright, we'll head back to the harbour now. Although, there are trainers over here. Yeah, I'll go to those trainers first, and I'll get on my horse, because this is killing me. Mount suppressed, I just entered the bar. Yeah, typical. Alright. Where are you, Sorcerer Trainer? There. Take this, whopping 10k. Yep. Alright, advance to the next level, and we'll go into Spellcraft and Concentration. Stick another one in Spellcraft, because why not? Oh no, we can't. We can't, no, alright, one into Spot then. Actually, we should do that in UMD. It's probably going to be more useful in the long run. Alright, we get another spell. At this point I take jump. Yep. I don't bother with mage armor because you get it in the enhancement tree, which is what I usually do. Yeah, I don't bother with that, and don't need master's touch. I do get knight shield, but that can wait till my next level. And we have 6 action points. I don't know why I thought that would take me to level 3, because it definitely hasn't, but yeah, my memory of how it works must be slightly skewed. Okay, I'll set up these trees to what I like. We're not going to use any of these other elemental trees. We'll unset that so I can stick it up here. Fire Savant and Eldritch Knight. Yes. These are the trees that I use in my Sorcerer builds. This because it has some nice protective SLAs like shield and improved mage armor. It's also got toughness. Magic wards I sometimes get. You can get charisma up here. These are all good as well. This lets you have different elemental damage. You can actually get deflect arrows if you go up high enough. Use swords and stuff as spellcasting implements. It's really handy. I'm not that big a fan of the human tree. I mainly take it so that I'm able to get the extra feat, but there are some cool action boosts in here that I do bother getting. We have to get all 3 of the burning hands because it allows us to get Scorch. I think each rank allows you to get Scorch, so we will do that. I also always get spell critical and conflagration. I'm going to start with spell critical. Okay, now we have burning hands, and I can turn off all the metamagics on the flaming bolt, and I can turn on all the metamagics of yes, for burning hands. Nice. That's all done. Head to the harbour, and I might run information is key on hard. Oh yeah, I love all the quests in the harbour. They're very nostalgic for me. I started playing this game in about 2011, and those were the ones that I ran over and over again because I didn't know much else outside of them. It took a lot of years to break out of that small cycle. I remember hitting level 10 for the first time and being amazed. But yes, they are my favourite. Bordery, will he give me the bag right off the bat? I think you have to do his quest chain. No, you get the small collectible bag right off the bat. Cool. Got 2 bags. Not bad. Oh, we need to get a new hireling because this one, like I say, we've used it for approximately 5 minutes, but who cares? I prefer ballast. I could try running information is key on elite. In fact, I think I will because I know that quest so well and there are no traps really. It's just a very easy quest to run. If I die I'm going to feel like an idiot, but I think I'll be fine. Cool. Oh yes, we need to get jump out as well. Spells. Jump. Cool. Stick those down here. I usually have a bar for my buffs and then a bar for my damage, and then I end up with 3 bars for buffs, 3 bars for damage. I'll try it on elite. None of the enemies in this quest are particularly hard to fight. Oh, I'm missing pinch of fine sand. Okay, fair enough.
Across the room, you see an iron defender. Looks fierce. Approaching the creature may cause it to leap to action.
Reflex saves. That's annoying. Where's that lever again? Oh, it opens. The lever's in the next room, I think.
Descending into the basement, you hear another sound of whirring gears.
Too far away. Classic DDO lag coming in as well. So Burning Hands is pretty much Scorch with lower dice being rolled and lesser distance, like it doesn't cover anywhere near as much distance as Scorch. You'll think you're too far away when you're casting Scorch, and you'll hit enemies that look ages away anyway. So, do you take fire damage? No, I think so. Some oozes do, I just can never remember which ones. Right, and we go straight down. Oof, nice.
You see one of
Make it to
Osgood's
20,
men making his
24,
way
okay.
down the tunnel ahead. He hears you approach and starts running.
Hello. $89's not bad. So, I'll extend that a little bit if I can. Ugh. Level 4, yeah, right. Ooh, boxes. So that SLA is doing us very well, considering that we aren't really expending any spell points on it whatsoever. I think it's 2, yeah. And it is way more powerful than the actual spell that we have. So just abuse it. Right, now we need to go up and pull some levers, valves.
You hear the grind and clatter of machinery
Machinery
from
from
below.
below and to the
You hear the
west.
grind and clatter of machinery from below and to the west. It sounds like something heavy is being ratcheted into place.
Thank you.
You hear the rasp of stone against stone from somewhere above, as if a massive barrier is moving aside.
Oh, if only I had maxed... Well, actually, I don't think you can max out this one skill. I think it's unlimited. You can reach, like, supersonic speeds. I'm gonna need you for this. This is your one job.
An iron defender with particularly sharp talent. The secret path ends in a well-kept warehouse.
Oof.
This must be where
Come over
Osgood
here, lady.
stashes his illicit goods until they can safely be smuggled out of the house.
Fine.
To growl in defiance. A crumpled metal beast can only manage a whimper.
Yeah, so that's barely a challenge. You can run that on a
You
lead.
lift the case and slide
Gave
it onto
us...
your back.
That's very high XP for this
Quickly
level.
return to the Fairlane representative.
In fact... Yeah, okay, we've got 6,500 to go. Which we can pretty much do in 2 quests, and then we hit level 3. Then we have access to a lot. I think the most quests in the game are around level 3, like at any specific level. Obviously there's a certain number of quests you can access at that level. I think 3 or maybe 5 are the best for it. Tumble, Sheltering, not bad. Spell Sight? Oh no, we've got our con on there. Hasty, natural bonus. Yeah, we'll take that for whatever reason. I usually like to run Haberdasher on Elite as well, also for nostalgia purposes. It's a very short quest, it gets you like 1600 on Elite, I think. Don't need to though. There's some other quests I love in here. Dirk the Deranged, oh, Dirk's got a secret anyway. The Garrison's Missing Pack, Butcher's Path, they're all great. Cobalt's new ringleader is fantastic. Probably run that after I run this one. Okay. Didn't grab that fine sand, which is slightly annoying, but I always forget spell ingredients. I could get the marvelous feat issue materials, but I don't think I'm going to bother.
A skittering sound beneath the floor sets your nerves on edge.
I'm tumbling, sorry, out of memory, muscle reflex. Even though it does nothing for me at this stage because my dex has got a penalty. His health is going all over the place. Scorpions are so frustrating. It doesn't matter what level you're at.
The final spasm. The last scorpion
That's
collapses.
weird. I'm running on elite, but I didn't get the boss at the end or the bonus chest, which is maybe they've changed it, or maybe that was just very unlucky. I pretty much always get it, whether it's on hard or elite. Ooh, nearly missed it. That's not bad. No problem. Okay, fire resistance. Ooh, oh, that's level 5. I always get tricked by that. I might take the heroic deeds, to be honest. See how we're doing for... yeah. I'll change that. Even though it's only me that sees it. Gotta go run, oh, what? Oh, scorpion poison is still affecting me. Yeah, gonna run the Cobalt's new ringleader. That'll take us pretty close to leveling up, and I can always slap another quest in there. I was gonna wrap this video up at level 3. Originally my plan was level 2, but that XP pot again has thrown me off a bit. Gotta run this on elite. That can be asking for trouble sometimes. I'm not going to do the spider bonus area or anything, and I'll probably just hop over the boxes to save that section. Just the quickest way of doing it. Would have been nice to have jump in here. Never mind. I don't think there's any point smashing the boxes if I do it this way, because that area has most of them, but meh. He died from the trap. It's typical. Alright. Come with me. Gonna open this because there's a shrine in there in case I die. Oh. What's that switch? What garbage. I mean, it has an augment slot, but still. Oh no, I was just about to say there don't seem to be any Cobalt Shamans, which are my biggest fear at this level on Elite, because they can do a lot of damage compared to other enemies, but he did nothing, so that's good. Sorry, Grundog. Like I say, I would usually bother with smashing everything inside, but for this quest I'm not going to. I think I managed to scrape by with the 8% mischief bonus sometimes if I break a few, but I'm not going to bother. Sure you get high enough XP in this quest. Similar to Info's Key, I believe. Skip over that fire trap. shrine room. Again, in the rare event I get down. Oh, could have been killed by that. Alright, this ogre is sometimes a cause of death. And we can level. That's a very quick way to level 3. And we did it in the first episode, so that's very nice. I'll take my level and then I'll probably wrap it up for today, and I'll be recording another one very soon anyway. I'm definitely going to stick with this series. On a regular basis, I mean. I am sticking with the other series. Cool. Don't need that. Healing law, no. No, nothing like that. Alkaline of death block. That's alright. UMD bonus. Plus 0 to deception. Ah, plus 1 to... yeah, okay. Why not? Sorcerer trainers right there, so this is unnecessary. Alright. Con, spellcraft, UMD. Feats. Yeah, I forgot we got a feat at this level. Now, I did say I was going to go for mainly metamagics, and I usually do. I could take Quicken really early on. It is sort of unnecessary on a sorcerer in my opinion, because they already cast so quickly. But you could do it anyway. We could actually take mental toughness, because that would give us a lot of spell points by the time we hit level 20, but I never run out of spell points when I'm running an SLA, but a focus build. So I might go spell focus evocation, get it really early. We could also take... oh, we can't take those. Maximum spell points. So that is practically what we were just talking about, but you do get also a random elemental damage spell. It's not really that appealing to me. I'm going to go for evocation. And our other spell, we're going to go for Night Shield. Cool. Some action points. Where am I? Blind. We can take this. That's nice. Right off the bat. And stick one into Conflagration. We might go head over here next time. But for now, that's all. Thank you for watching, and I hope you tune into the next one and that you enjoyed this one. It's going to be just as fast as I can through all of the levels so that I can get more Sorcerer Pass lives. Yeah, I've got some packs that I didn't do in the last life. I'd kind of like to do this life that are very good, like Tangleroot. I didn't do that last time. I also skipped a lot of Giant Hold, so I'm going to be running lots of that later on. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you.